Liam, does it make it easier knowing the job you guys have got to do tomorrow night?
Yeah, I think lads are in a good space. To be fair, I think they're up for the challenge. I think they're excited by the challenge. So yeah, we're good to go. It's quite clear what we have to do.
You mentioned it briefly on Thursday night, but it's now almost pressure off you, isn't it? Because it's Wycombe coming here with the lead at half time. They're the ones who have the potential to throw it away. You guys are in a position where you guys can just go for it.
Yeah, of course. I think we always knew it going into it. Away at their place, it was a tough game. I think a lot of people forget they were in the championship last year. So we knew they were a strong side. They're some really experienced players that have played at a really high level, and experience playoff experience for them is quite high. So we know there's that element, but I think what we then have is an energy, a fearlessness that is going to be really important for us tomorrow. So I think when you go into it, we've got nothing to lose. Pressure's on them. They've obviously got the lead that they need to hold on to, and we'll be doing everything we can in our power to to try and wrestle it back.
What is it that you think that your side can do then to flip the tie on its head?
I think large elements of what we did in the first 30, 35 minutes. I thought we started the game well the other night. I thought we built well, moved the ball well. I thought the structure was good. I thought how we kept control of our emotions was good. So I think it's building on that. We had a couple of decent chances. David got in down the right hand side. Which to be fair to Stuart, he defended really well. And then obviously Troy had a really good chance. So, like I said, I think it's more of that. I think it's trying to impose our style on the game and impose what we need to do to be successful. And not get drawn into their style. So I think that's the biggest bit.
Will playing back at Stadium MK in more familiar territory, will that play into your hands, do you think?
Yeah, you'd like to think the atmosphere that the home fans can generate should hopefully give us that extra edge, that boost, that momentum, especially throughout the game in key moments. Fans understand when you're on top or when you need that extra boost. So hopefully you felt it there the other night. It was their fans did a good job, made a good noise. So I hope we can replicate that here. I'm sure that the fans that turn up will get behind the team and give us the noise that we need. And then obviously the pitch. I have to give huge amount of credit to the ground staff. It was obviously not great January February time, which was not through no fault of the ground staff. But when you look at the work they've done and the work they're doing now to get it in the conditions it's in, it's terrific for us, to try and play how we want.
And it feels just that little bit bigger, doesn't it? That suits your style of play.
Yeah, and familiarity. I think players are quite clear on our routine on a home game, so bits like that help. Familiar surroundings I think are also helpful. So yeah, we're players are in a good spot. They're like I said, they're mentally they're looking forward to the challenge.
Just spoke to Dean Luton about Josh Kekran apologising to the group. How's he doing?
Yeah, he's obviously extremely disappointed. Seeing it back, the first yellow is harsh for me. Yeah, I think he's trying to look after one of our team, which I think is really important. So he's obviously disappointed to get booked for that one, and then obviously chasing the second one. So he's gutted. He obviously apologised as well, which it's good for the group. So he still plays a key role being around them. The experience he's got. Some of the games he's played in. The bits he can pass on to the group. Still important. So he'll very much be around it still tomorrow.
I imagine it's not a group that isolates a player. They very much gather around him after the game on Thursday.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, all of us. Good times, bad times. Us. You can't pick and select your culture of when you look after each other. And I think what we've shown over and over again this season is the good times, the challenging times. We stick together. We're a group.
And of course, it does mean that you'll have to make a change. But this is what we've said all season. You're going to need the squad whenever they're called upon.
Yeah, and I also think tomorrow, the most important game of the season is we're gonna need people to step up and deliver. Those that are starting, and equally as important, even more so, I think tomorrow when you have to win. It's different to a league game when you have to chase a certain result tomorrow. The changes that we make, the substitutions that we make, and the people we bring on. They have to be ready mentally to have such a high impact on the game. So that hopefully over the course of the season is something that we've been consistently telling the squad and speaking about. So I think you'll see tomorrow that they'll be key definitely.
Your captain's just described it as one of the biggest games in the club's history. Do you feel that weight of pressure?
No, not personally. No, I think when I look at it, I've said a lot of times I'm fortunate and privileged to be in the work in the industry and hold the position I do. So I think as you know very well, I find it tough to enjoy certain moments. But I think like we've said, we're going into the game where for me we can't lose tomorrow. The players have been incredible this season. And it's tough. You get that, you feel that emotional side after the game the other night, definitely, in that, you quickly forget about the season. It becomes a 2-game shoot off, which it's another emotional swing, which is it's really good learning for myself, for the players, for the staff, which I'm not knowing the group, knowing us, we'll learn quickly and we'll move on and we'll be ready to go.
And finally, you must be so excited as well as your players at the possibility of what's to come and for the game tomorrow night now.
Yeah, can't wait. It's a terrific opportunity. Like spoken around the challenge that the players have, this leads to an opportunity, and I think the biggest thing is let's just go and grab the opportunity. Let's leave nothing short. Let's put it all out there. Let's give everything we've got. Let's fight to the end, run to the end, and let's try and do it as a group. Try and enjoy doing it as a group, and try and do it with a bit of quality. And that'll be the message to the players tomorrow. They know what they need to do. So yeah, it's one I'm really looking forward to. That everybody involved with the club should be, because like you just said, it's a big moment for the club. So it's one. Let's try and make the most of it.